Good afternoon, folks. Welcome on this Good Friday afternoon. I am going to be playing Wasteland 2. We started that a couple of weekends ago, and we are into the railroad area called Rail Nomads. And I think we've explored the map, the initial map area, and we've gotten into the building where the leader is supposed to be. So we are trying to figure out what we need to do next from there. We've got a few missions that we need to resolve there. There's one... I'm just checking my sound. There's one mission that I had to deliver a letter for somebody there from their brother who's in Ranger Citadel. And she's like, "Oh, you've got a letter for me, thank you. Can I read it in private, please?" I'm like, "Okay." And we walked away, and as we closed the door we hear a gunshot go off. It's pretty rough, man. Pretty rough. Yeah, we're in the meeting hall. Load. Now I've got a second device next to me that I use to check my sound is working upstream and downstream. Sometimes it goes haywire. Kekaba said, "Choppers, keep an eye on the golden spike. Don't let anyone near it." Of course, got a bit of a drink. Old-fashioned Kool-Aid.
Choppers, keep an eye on the golden spike. Don't let anyone near it. Ah, Rangers, good to see you.
You have to say for himself. A flinty-eyed older man in a Native American war bonnet and fringed jacket. The left sleeve of the jacket is empty and pinned up. The lack of a left arm has not diminished his presence, however. Indeed, it seems to have given him an extra helping of gravitas, which he wasn't exactly lacking to begin with.
Welcome. My people have told me how you saved the Parker boy from drowning. It is an honor to speak to such brave heroes. How can I help you?
How is Ralphie?
His mother wishes to thank you. If you haven't already gone to see her, please do.
Here we go. Thank you, Master Kekaba. We're here to help.
Help with what? If you wish to help us with outside threats, then you are welcome. But we can handle our internal conflicts on our own, thank you. Stay out of it.
There's a drug lab in one of the abandoned rail cars on the edge of town. We met a Topekan on the path here. He'd been badly hurt by a bomb, but we got him stabilized and on his feet.
It was the Atchisons, wasn't it? Their bombs have been killing and maiming us by the dozens. That we once considered them brothers is unthinkable. They claim we've stolen their precious golden spike. It was never theirs to begin with. Our conflicts with them will not end until each and every Atchison hangs. I'll have one of my choppers assist the poor man.
Choppers? Tell me about the choppers.
They are my personal guard. Men so loyal that they severed their left arms when I lost mine in the great train wreck.
Tell me more about
the Atchisons' greatest sabotage. They smashed the ties and our train derailed. I was driving that train and lost my arm in the wreck. Now I can never drive again. I will never forgive the Atchisons for that.
Why can't you drive the train?
It's impossible. Even the strongest man needs 2 arms to drive a train.
They cut off their arms? He's talking about the choppers.
Yes. To honor me and the arm I lost in the wreck. Do not think it makes them less dangerous. They can
this guy
still
at the
kick your
top
asses.
left being one of them. They can still kick your asses. Tell me about the golden spike.
The sacred golden spike was given to our forefathers before the apocalypse by the hammer god John Henry, and is a symbol of our right to rule all the rail tribes. It is our most sacred relic. The Atchisons believe it is theirs alone, but they are liars and shall never have it.
It was John Henry.
The first of our tribe, and the greatest. A fighter of robots and a driver of steel, who laid all the rails you have ever seen, and died with his hammer in his hand. Lord.
What do you think of the Atchison?
They do not fight with honor. They sabotage and plant bombs like cowards and weaklings. It is only because I continue to hope for peace that I have not killed them all. Instead, I make examples of their worst offenders, in hopes the rest will learn.
Would you allow the Rangers to negotiate a peace?
I told you before, our private affairs are not your concern. Besides, I doubt it's possible.
Can you at least tell us your side of the story?
I am very tired of telling it, but if I must. Once, the Atchisons and the Topekans worked together in harmony. But then Casey James became angry with us because he believed the Golden Spike was Atchison property, and that we'd stolen it from them and grown wealthy because of it. He told his people to sabotage the rails, causing our first train to wreck. We have been at war ever since.
Tell us more about the war.
Once we worked hand in hand with the Atchisons. We tended the trains, they tended the rails. It grieves me that we fight, and we have tried to make peace since then, but they continue their aggressions, stealing essential parts, planting bombs, and so the feud continues.
Do the Atchisons still tend the rails?
They do not. Another reason I still try to make peace with them. We haven't the skill to fix the rails, and it will take time to learn. We keep hoping the Atchisons will stop their atrocities and return to the bargaining table so that we can work together again. But it doesn't seem to matter how many of them I hang. They still won't see sense.
No matter how many I hang, they still won't come to the Okay. Are you sure the Atchisons caused the train wreck?
Of course I am. I was driving that train personally, and it was not I who wrecked it. And the Atchisons didn't stop there. Now they've stolen essential parts from our second train, and we can no longer travel or trade. They have stolen our livelihood. Until the brake shoe is returned, we are at war.
Who is Casey James?
The leader of the Atchisons. Once we were friends. We worked side by side. He to maintain the rails, I to maintain the trains. Now he is my enemy, and uses the weapons of a coward. A quick death is too good for him.
Would you like us to get the brake shoe back?
No. We will get it back on our own. We do not require outside assistance.
Okay. Did you steal it? I assume he's talking about the Golden Spike then.
How could I steal it when it was ours to begin with? And besides, the Golden Spike is all our property, Topekans and Atchisons alike. We don't keep it in our town hall because we want to keep it out of Atchison hands. We keep it here because the hall is secure, unlike their impoverished little camp.
How secure is it?
The display case is locked, and my choppers are on guard at all times, and will attack anyone who attempts to take it.
Who are the Topekans?
We are a peaceful people, honest traders who once crossed the wastes like gods upon our iron horse. And we will again, as soon as we have taken back from the Atchisons what is rightfully ours.
What threats are these?
Our greatest threat at the moment is these rail thieves who have set up a hideout somewhere near the Atchison camp, and who are ambushing anyone who dares travel the road between us. How are we supposed to conduct a war with our bitterest enemies when these bandits attack our war parties? It is a great inconvenience.
Would you like us to rid you of this inconvenience?
Now that is the true spirit of the
Fine.
Desert Rangers. Protecting the wastes from lawless scum, not telling law-abiding citizens how to solve their problems. Thank you, Rangers. I would welcome your help in this matter.
Who are the rail
They
thieves?
don't rob trains. They steal rails and sell them for scrap. Now they hover above us like buzzards, waiting for us and the Atchisons to kill each other so they can swoop in and scrap our train cars and our locomotives. Filthy scavengers.
There's a drug lab in one of the abandoned rail cars on the edge of town.
Thank you, Rangers. But we'll take care of this on our own. Choppers, we have a drug dealer in one of the abandoned rail cars. You know what to do.
Keep out of our business, Rangers.
Okay. Over there. Business. Oh, we've got a promotion.
Copy, Echo 1. This is Ranger Command.
Just checking it.
Echo 1, your recent progress merits a field promotion. Congratulations, Echo 1. You've done well.
Thank you, sir. Echo 1 out. Right, and get some stuff. Oh, 1 attribute point. Intelligence. Awareness. Is this the coordination that gives us action points. Could always get more carry weight. I think that's the action points one.
Whoa, these guys are awesome! Just like this tape my mom showed me. No, huh? Well, it's the shit.
Okay, stop any closer to the goal and we will fire. There's the golden spike over there. The golden spike sits in the display case. How about we just want the loot in there? Carefully, spores find a lock. I assume this is then the other ways out of here.
Another visit, Rangers?
No. This crate is labeled books. 12 dozen, The Art of Patrick Nagel. Hold on. This guy's returning. He's returning. He dealt with the drug dealer. No. Okay, there's some loot in here. I might come back. Okay, so we've got a mission. We will try and get the in there. There's a wall. This might be the other entrances that was locked and booby trapped. We might have to get through. Go in there. Lots of loot. Okay, loot. Rail Nomads. Might return. Okay, so I think it's in this way. Atchison camps are halfway between or towards the Atchison's camp is the other book. Oh, what? I noticed that one. Loot. Rail thieves don't care if you're Topeka or Atchison, they'll kill you all the same. Human eyeball. This is the demolitions guy. This BB trapped stuff you don't want to steal. Yes, I'm thinking we have to go through these. Okay, to that extra loot stuff. Camp. Dead men hanging from this gate, hold on. Strange, the dead men hanging from this gate look like Topekans right down to the loincloths. Gather your squad and travel to the Atchison camp. Yeah, so it's Atchisons and Topekans. Like maybe a class differential. Class differences. Local map. The opposite of a welcome mat. Keep out. Okay, so it's already a split. In case we mess this up, we can return. We'll try and make peace instead of killing everyone. Something seems to be buried. Realize I forgot to actually allocate skill points as well. So, ooh, Bomberman and or handguns. Skill changes have been committed. Okay, I want to kind of get these ones too, where we can at least get some chance on the level 10 stuff. So that no matter where we are in the game, we can save scum the level 10 stuff. So 2 more points. And or if we get stuff with that as a skill. Dawn for the Midnight Bomber. Ah, okay. Skill book. Oh, that might be lore. Logbook page. Who is Matthias? Okay. This wolves? Waste wolf. Let me open with a bullpup sniper rifle shot. This guy had more action points. For combat. Crouch and ambush. Cover up the distance quickly. See where we can get cover. 54, 69. Okay, Midnight Special, 59, 59. This guy. Yes. 52. Oh. want to do this, man. But let's go with the easier one. This one's a massive spread. Let me try and not spread so wide. Control, is it? Yeah, control. Okay. Enter. Pump action. 91% chance. Oof. 42 damage. Nice. Oh. Boom boom. Self-defense. What does that mean? Takayuki now benefits from self-defense effect. Flashing like a berserker. Gushes open for 30 points of damage, opening up from throat to thews. Conserving 1 AP for the next turn. Okay. Let's check that actually was skills or perks. Self-defense. You're sufficiently experienced with blades that you can use them to fend off your enemies. +1 armor at close range with bladed weapons. Requirement bladed weapons. So +1 armor essentially. Also, promotion!
Copy, Echo 1. This is Echo 1. I believe it. Congratulations, Echo 1. You've done well.
Thank you, sir. Echo 1 out. Okay, so she's got 7 skill points now, so we can start going for the big ones or bigger alarm and disarming. So this is now where I want to get to at least this level, so we can get some chance of disarming level 10 stuff. I think we're alright on this one. In terms of shotguns. We've got the Rose as well at the moment that's got high computer science, so we don't need to push this too much at the moment. I'm gonna go for alarm and disarming. Okay. I love this outfit. Updated. Find a way to resolve the Atchison conflict. Master Kekaba, leader of the Beacons, asked us to stay out of his conflict with the Atchison. He didn't even want us to retrieve his breakthrough for him, though he may change his tune if we actually find it. Look for the rest of Ace's logbook. Samuel Haas gave us the rest of Ace's logbook. It's a little torn up and there are several pages missing, but General Vargas will still want to see it anyway. Locate an ancient machine called a CDI. We ran into a youngster named Quarix in Rail Nomads camp whose only interest appears to be running a game arcade. His collection is almost complete, but he needs something called a CDI machine, the rarest of all. Holiday, the trader from the Rail Nomads camp, told us his supplier was jumped by rail by rail thieves and the shipment has gone missing. He also informed us that these thieves hang out in bands on the tracks to the Atchison camp. Sounds like it's worth looking into. Show mysterious logbook to General Vargas. We found the logbook of a dead ranger in Rail Nomads. Unfortunately, it looks like it belonged to Hellraiser. We should probably show it to General Vargas. Get rid of the rail thieves for Kekaba. Kekaba, leader of the two beacons in Rail Nomads camp, has asked us to wipe out the rail thieves hiding out near the Atchison camp. There may be several groups to hunt down. Okay, so this is the one that is a problem. So I've actually saved commit and reloaded before we actually delivered this letter. Bowling insisted that we get the letter to his sister ASAP. Sounded like a matter of life and death. Now Dr. Tiedemann, find a cure for cancer. Find a way to reach DeMonte and set up a second radio repeater. Anyway. Wolf Tooth. check if we didn't miss any loots like that. What's over there? Scenery. Suppose issue in a shovel. Whoa. Okay, quick save there. Demolitions. Looks like a mine was placed. Gee, lots of mines. Feeling it. This guy's gonna... Don't take him out. What? No. Just this guy. With his sniper rifle. And one of them is that. Crouch. Ambush. And that's what I wanted to do. Use the mine to trap those guys. M16. Not fire straight across my car. And suppose at the front of the handgun. Oh, we need to reload. And do this. Yeah. Ooh, survived. Reload. It looks like I have to not have it snap to a target to be able to use the control and aim. Dudes. Everyone, reload. And Spores is going to do a bit of clearing out again. We only triggered one there in a combat situation. Wow, this lost it. This is the Atchisons then, I assume. Seeing as they like bombs. Maybe the rail thieves. Actually should have been alright. Didn't do too much damage, but okay. Do this one by one. Slowly and carefully. As you do when dealing with explosives. Wow, that's lots of XP. Save every once in a while. There's 11 XP I'm missing. can't pick them up, can I? Like loot them or something. Good. The landmine has been disarmed.